So we're here with Stephanie, my assistant of about a year now.
Yeah.
And so we want to talk about the perception of real estate. A lot of people come into the business thinking one thing, and then when they get their feet wet, it's a little different. Sometimes it's challenging. So Stephanie, before you got into real estate and before you started working with me, what was your perception of real estate? What did you really think real estate was really all about?
Well, I guess thinking about real estate and being a realtor, honestly, I just thought y'all helped people find a home or sell their home, and that was it. I never knew all the ins and outs of everything that goes in between before you even list it or after you've got a contract,
Right.
everything that could happen in between. I had no idea how volatile and that it can go up and down so much.
So in working with me for a year, and this week we've talked about it. What kind of emotions do you see that take place on a daily basis in real estate?
Oh, every emotion. I mean, you're happy, you're sad, you're mad, you're excited.
Right.
Because it changes from moment to moment. You never know what's going to happen. Like everything can be perfect, and then 30 seconds later, it's falling apart.
One phone call, one text, everything
changes, and then you've got to get on there and try to predict what's going to happen to try to make sure that your clients are happy and you get them taken care of.
So now that you've been by my side for a year, what do you think is the biggest challenge you've had?
The biggest challenge that I have had, I guess, is learning it all, because I had no idea. I was really oblivious coming into it of what to expect.
Right.
I literally had no idea. And, just the ins and outs of even knowing the home, because if you don't know the home, you're not going to be able to explain it to anyone
Right.
else. So it's just knowing your facts and being on top and keeping all of your transactions, because you don't have just one client or one customer. You have multiple, and you have multiple deals going on at the same time, that you've got to keep everything straight and make sure everything's on time for all the deadlines.
Right. So you were in commercial lending before you came with me. And so I think in any industry, we see challenges with personalities and people you have to work with. So being with me for a year and seeing all the different realtors and relationships that you have to build and nurture, what is your opinion, or just elaborate on what you've seen happen? Good and bad.
Yeah,
It's life. It's the business.
Yeah, and sometimes it is hard, because when you're working with a realtor and if they're not doing their job, they're not staying on top of what they're supposed to do, it makes you look bad to your clients because they think you're not doing your job. But we can only do our job. We can't force them to do their side. So it's hard not to step on toes, and you don't want to burn those bridges because you are going to work with them again.
Right.
So you've got to keep that line open and that communication open, and it's hard to do when you feel like someone's trying to take advantage of your client.
Right.
It's hard to keep that emotion out of it and strictly business of, look, we've got to do this, so let's do what has to be done.
Right.
And that's one thing I've learned with working with you is it doesn't matter what it is, we're going to do what it takes, even if that's us losing or us missing out.
And that was kind of my next question.
We're going to do what's best for our client at
Right.
the end of the day, no matter what that is.
That's exactly
Whether
right.
they need help painting, whether they need help cleaning, we're going to be there at their side to help them and do what needs to be done.
Right. To get it to the closing table.
Yes.
This is just a little information on this industry. I think a lot of times people think realtors make that fast money. That's always been the perception I've heard. I've been in this almost 16 years. I've heard it my whole career. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes. There's a lot of emotions involved in this business. It is very rewarding. I think you would
Yes.
say that. It's been a challenge. This is our first year. We've not had many downs, but in the business, that's
Right.
just part of it. Learning to control your emotions and handle the situation, basically just to get to the closing table for your client and take care of them. So I hope this was helpful to y'all, just to, give a little insight on what the industry is. Stephanie, I really appreciate you being with me, and
Well,
you
I
have been
enjoyed
such a
it.
blessing, and I'm so excited about our next year.
I know it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see what we are able to accomplish and all the amazing people we get to meet and help find their homes or sell their homes.
That's one of
what it
the
is.
most amazing things is the relationships that we're able to build with our clients. They come in as people we don't know sometimes, or a referral. But once we embrace them and love them for that 30 days to get them to the closing table, we just adopt them, or they adopt us. And it's just, it's an amazing business. It's an amazing journey. And we appreciate y'all taking the time to watch this video, and
Thank
we
y'all
hope
for
it was
everything.
helpful.
Y'all have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.